Howdy folks, Jake here. We're up the cabin. It's very cold up here. Has been a very nice day. So the other day, Sharon sent me out to go to the shops. She wanted Prismatic Evolutions ETB. They had them at Big W. I start work on that day at about 10 o'clock. So technically I had plenty of time to get there beforehand. I think Big W opens at 9. And, it was just around the corner from work. However, I mightn't have got out of bed in time to get there. So, long story short, I get there at 1:30. And, well, Prismatic Evolutions, it's sold out, hasn't it? I had a look around, see what else they had. And I might have got a bit lucky. So, I was looking around, and they had this. I've been hiding in the car from Sharon. So, Iono's Bellibolt. Now, it's a box with a few bits of goodies and stuff in it. And one thing I do know is that Sharon really likes the Bellibolts. No idea why. She says they're cute. It got us to thinking we should maybe start a new new segment. So what it's going to be is we're going to send out muggins here. I'm going to go shopping. We're going to call this segment "In Jake We Trust." Maybe. I'm hoping to do well. I'm hoping that I can bring home the bacon, so to speak, and not get into too much trouble. Okay, Sharon, you ready to find out whether it's in Jake you trust?
I'm sure I trust in Jake. Can I look? Tell me when to look.
Okay.
Ooh, it's the Iono's Bellibolt collection. I like this. Yeah, no, you definitely done well. So this is a really cool set. This has got, Iono's Bellibolt, obviously. It's got a full art and it's got the Tadbulb Cosmic Holo. So I'm going to break into it. So they're the promo cards, and apparently that's slightly different from the full art from the actual set, but I don't actually know because I've not pulled it yet. All right. So we have Two Journey Together, Surging Sparks, which I love, Twilight Masquerade. It's a good selection, actually. Obsidian Flame and Paradox Rift. And then the promo card for the set. And then the star of the box. These are actually cuter than I expected them to be. I sort of thought they were going to be a little bit more naff, but that is actually pretty sweet.
It's all sounding pretty good for me.
Yeah, no, definitely. So I don't know if Jake's explained, but basically at the end of the episode, we're going to go through and give him a score, and it was going to be, we actually decided what we were judging them on. It was value for money, desirability, how much I liked it, and I'm trying to think what the other thing was.
Whether it was containing decent pulls.
Ah, that's right. Quality of the pulls. So yeah, we're scoring based on that, and based on the outcome, we will have some rewards or punishments, basically. So I know that one of the ones we talked about.
The dishes. So what else?
I know that one of the ones we talked about was if you scored too low, then we were going to make him go. What was it? We were going to make you
go shopping.
Next time you go shopping for the next one, wearing full Pokemon merch, complete with the hat, and if I can find one, maybe like a Pokemon handbag or something extra fancy like that, just to show his commitment to the cause. So we'll get started with the packs. I'll save the Journey Together ones to last, and start with the Twilight Masquerade. See what your pain or pleasure is going to be at the end.
It's a fine line between pleasure and pain.
Yes. If you've done it once, you can do it again. Here we go. So I think I'm really looking forward to this series. I don't know. So at the end of the other thing we're doing at the end of the episode is we will, we've got a wheel set up and we will spin that to see, Land Pen. I don't have that, I don't think. And what is it? Wellspring Mask or Orgapon. I can't read through the, that's the EX. I can't read through the screen because it's too close to me at the moment, and I had to have it up a bit higher to allow for larger product. There we go. Well, he's got one EX, so there's a point in the right direction, but I think we need something a little bit bigger than that to to really score well. Obsidian Flames. So yeah, so we've got the spinning wheel, and the things on the wheel are going to be, we've sort of picked different Pokemon, so, and it's based on the Pokemon number, so they're all the original Gen 1 Pokemon. Ranging from Pikachu, at $25 up to, I think we finished with Mew at $151. We also had a couple of other sort of ones that skewed it slightly in my favour. Shuckle and Claydol, because my favourite Pokemon is Porygon and Jake's favourite is Lapras, so we had to include those, but they're both, I think it's 131 and 138 or something, so they added a bit more to the upper end of the tally, which, you know, I'm not going to complain about. So yeah, so once we've set the budget, that's going to be his budget for the next episode, and we've got 12 different figures, and we're going to use one of those across the next 12 months, and so they get deleted each time. So, you know, at some point he is going to have to face up to that $151 one, and the goal is that he spends as close to the budget as he possibly can.
Does that include lunch?
No, it doesn't. I'm doing really well with pulling his off on time. There we go. Swablu, Mantike, no big pulls yet. Zatu, there we go. Are you getting nervous?
I can run faster than you.
I'm not sure that you can, not for long.
You questioning my age?
Well, I was questioning your stamina, but sure. There we go. Ooh, Tandemaus. Toby keeps on stealing all the Tandemaus, so that one's going to be handy because I think I actually need that just because he swiped the ones that I had. Latios. Appleton. Pretty sure there's a few new ones that I've got in here for Surging Sparks, so they're going to miss the daily ones. They're going to be in this instead. And Skeletor. Still no big hits, Jake. I mean, an EX is nice. It's better than nothing, but, you know, it's not, you got to get your ultra rares. You got to get your
little figurines and stuff. The little doodads and...
Oh,
There's a Bellibolt there.
I'll give you 3 points for those. But they're also holding up the value of the kit, because how much was it? How much did you pay for it?
79.
Actually, no, 79. That's pretty good for it. I haven't seen them much cheaper than that, I don't think. So you've done okay on budget, but, you know, there's only 6 packs for $79, so that's not huge. The figurines are holding them up on there, so you've got to pick which category you want them to go in. Oops. Grimmsnarl. Ends. Pee up. Super Potion, Coughing, and Metagross. Ooh, see if you got some last pack magic, because otherwise you might be lacking a bit tonight. And there's last Journey Together one. I don't know what's going to come through in the video, but I've got my headphones running through the mic at the moment, and this mic picks up every single sound. So I will try to not have those unwrappings quite so noisy. There we go. Jake's watching on very nervously. Buskin. There we go. This will be the big towel. Ooh, no full arts. Sorry, no. Oh, you got another EX. So, you know, that's a little bit extra. So we'll have to go through and give you a score, see what we sort of think. We'll add that on at the end, but I reckon...
Did you have your sleeves ready?
I did have my sleeves ready, but they slipped, or they closed. Did you put those ones back, or did I give you the ones I had opened?
No, you gave me the ones that had open. There's one over here.
Oh, okay, that would be why. I did have it open, but I think it flipped backwards. So, 2 EXs, and I suppose, no, there are the full art and the Cosmic Hollow as well, so they count for something. So I reckon if you're going on a scale of 1 to 10, we will go...
I get some extra for Bellibolt.
You do get some extra from the fact that it's Bellibolt. So I reckon I have to give you 10 out of 10 for the Sharon approval rating. And I will give you 10 out of 10 for the value of the overall item, because that's about as cheap as you get it. So that's kind of, you know, you didn't overpay for it. And then, what do you reckon? Hits Hits is a hard one. I think there's a few Surging Sparks and Journey Together that I'll need. Particularly in the Surging Sparks ones. I know I saw a few that were new ones for my set. So, I'll give you a 6.
6 out of 10?
6 out of 10 for hits.
Okay.
That's pretty generous. There was nothing. There were
Okay.
no illustration rares, no SIRs, no anything like that. So 6 out of 10 for.
So we're at 26.
Oh, at 26. Okay, and then the final score was value per pack. So value per packs on this one is a little bit lower or value for the contents, because I reckon I'd have to go an 8 for that, because I mean it does get bought up by, again, having the full art and the promo cards in there, and this is actually a lot cuter than I thought it would be. Oops. So, you know, I reckon we can do something with that, but yeah, I reckon I'll give you an 8. So where does that take you? 26, 34. 34 is not terrible. 34 is fairly neutral. So, you know, for that, maybe you can wear one of your Pokemon t-shirts when you go shopping.
Well, 34 is certainly better than I got for English when I did it.
Okay, so this is the wheel that we've got. So we have Pikachu, Clefairy, Diglett, Poliwag, Weeping Bell, Slowbro, Shelter, Voltorb, Kangaskhan, because Australian, so Kangaskhan had to be there. Lapras at 131, Porygon 138, and Mew at 151. So Jake, I will let you choose how many times do we shuffle this?
8.
8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we hit... Do you want to hit spin?
No, you hit spin.
I'll hit spin. All right. All right. And so now we can spin the wheel. You ready?
Spin.
See what your punishment's going to be. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Hey, Kangaskhan. There we go. 115 is your budget for the next one.
Gotta love the fact that it's my money anyway, so...
Yeah, no. So, there we go. So we're going to be doing these episodes every 4 weeks. So in 4 weeks' time, we're going to have our next episode of In Jake We Trust, maybe. And so between now and then, he's got $115 to spend on, of his money, of course, on some more Pokemon cards and see how he does. Why can't that include
lunch? That should have lunch in it as well. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
So thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.